Hello and welcome back to FM19, the Juventus save, and it is the Champions League semi-final first leg. We're taking on Tottenham Hotspur at the new White Hart Lane, I'm pretty sure is what it's called, their stadium. But yeah, interesting, we're playing for a spot to get to the Metropolitano de Madrid and play at Atletico Madrid Stadium. It's going to be very tough. I'm pretty sure Tottenham beat us last time around. They were in our, were they in our group? Were they in our group? Yeah, they were in our group. We lost 4-1. There where we played quite a weakened team, and before that we actually beat them 2-0, so that's quite interesting. We are slightly weakened in this game though, because we have quite a few suspensions and injuries, as we can see. Look at this: Barzagli, Dybala and Timothy Weah all out. Bernardeschi is back, which is good. He can come in to replace Cuadrado, which is great to see. But yeah, quite a few people out injured. If we take off the filteredness and put everyone in there, so Douglas Costa is the big loss on the wing, which is a big shame, to be honest. I mean, we'll put Juan Cuadrado back onto the wing instead of Douglas Costa, but this is how we're going to line up for it. Actually, let's get into the game. We'll go through the lineup in the game. So here we are then. We're playing in a 4-2-3-1, very similar to them. They're playing with two holding midfielders though. We have Szczesny in goal, Cancelo, Bonucci, Chiellini and Spinazzola at left back. Pjanic and Matuidi are in the middle. Bernardeschi, Barkley and Keane start in behind Cristiano Ronaldo. They line up in a 4-2-3-1. They have Lloris in goal, Aurier, Alderweireld, Eric Dyer and Ben Davies at the back, Talas Stepanenko, Victor Wanyama in the holding midfield roles, and then a front four of Zivkovic, Eriksson, Dele Alli and Harry Kane, which is pretty damn good. It's going to be a very tough game, it really is, so passionately we owe Tottenham after what happened in the last game when they got that 4-1 win. We'll let the assistant tell the players what to do. I'd rather talk about the 11 players that are still here. Can you tell us why Spinazzola, well, he trained well and he deserves a chance. I'm very pleased that Szczesny signed a new contract. So if we win the Champions League, then this save is over. But well, it's over on YouTube. But we'll see. I might keep it going. I'm still quite undecided at the moment. But it's the first leg of the semi-final, and we're getting underway. Bernardeschi puts a ball in early. Moise Keane is there. Lloris saves it and then jumps on the rebound. And we're unlucky not to go 1-0 ahead straight away. A good positive start from Juventus. So if you're wondering where the face cam is, if you don't watch the NK Zagreb save, I have had a little procedure done on my face and it's not looking the best at the moment. So face cam will be back in the near future. I just need to let my face heal, pretty much. I mean, it's nothing like face off. I haven't got a brand new face. I still look the same, apart from I've had to shave my beard off. But yeah, I'll be back. A face cam will be back pretty damn soon. We'll demand a bit more from the players while I rant about my face. But yeah, we're going okay. Interesting one. I mean, they've got a strong bench. Look at this: Lucas Moura, Song Hyun Min, Danny Rose, Sanchez, Winks, Trippier. They're all good players, to be honest. But then we've got McTominay. So who's winning the bench war? Really, us. I would argue. We're going to demand a bit more of them again. 35. It's been a very boring game. Nothing happening at the moment in this tie. I mean, if it stays 0-0, I'll be happy with that because I'd fancy us to win back in the Allianz Stadium, Juventus. So yeah, if we can keep it like this, I'm really not that fussed. Moise Keane picks up a yellow card. 3 apiece. They've got 3. We've got 2. Sorry. So their left-hand side all getting very tackly and foully. It's dead even. 50-50 possession. Both have 4 shots on target. Both had 8 shots in the game. We really need to just up this a little bit assertively. It's time for everybody to dig in. We can go out there and win this one passionately. You weren't that bad. We'll do this for everyone like normal and try and get them out there and just improve a little bit. Ross Barkley covering a lot of distance. Is he actually playing quite well? Because it was what's most annoying. Dybala's injury came just as Dybala was hitting really good form. The best thing we've got is that in the second leg we're going to have a lot of our players back. So Douglas Costa will be back. I think Douglas Costa will be back. Pablo Dybala should be back, and Cancelo is already here. Left back Alexandro should be back as well. So yeah, we've got good options to come back and help this team out as well, which is good. Zivkovic over the free kick for Spurs, fires it in towards the back post. Eriksson with a header. Szczesny watches it over the bar. He wasn't ever really troubled. You never fancy Christian Eriksen as a really good strong headerer of the ball. But we have our own free kick. Pjanic fires it in. Chiellini wins the header, and that goes just over the bar as well. Lloris had it covered. Nothing too much to do with there. Ronaldo not having a good game at all. Maybe this is the game that Ciro Immobile comes on and announces himself on the world scene as a Juventus striker. I really hope so, because I've just taken probably our best chance of getting a goal off in Cristiano Ronaldo and replaced him with Immobile, who really hasn't done that well for us since signing. But Zivkovic puts a free kick in. It floats all the way through to Szczesny, which is very easy for him to claim. And now we should, hopefully, build this up and do something sensible with it. Szczesny just takes his time, balls it out to Spinazzola on the left-hand side. He cuts in field up to Moise Kean. Moise Kean comes forward, and it goes towards Immobile, who sort of let it run through him, and Lloris then picks that up. So it's sort of goalkeeper to goalkeeper, and highlights don't normally just show you goalkeeper to goalkeeper. If they do that sort of nonsense beforehand, then generally it means something else is coming. As Zivkovic brings that down, looks it back towards Eriksen. Eriksen fires it over towards Dele Alli, but Cancelo reads that well. Bernardeschi comes forward over the top. Ciro Immobile, this is your moment. This is your moment. He's missed. Of course he's missed. It's Ciro Immobile, and it's 50 million down the drain, because that's just what happens. They've brought on Son Heung-min, which will be a very good player. Someone I rate very highly. The ball comes in. Barkley's totally free at the back post. Bring it down, Ross. Bring it down. And Son Heung-min on the back post clears it off the line. They are playing pretty well. Look, we're closing them down, not really allowing them to play out short, although they do try to build it up and they give it away. Moise Kean reads that. Kean comes forward, lays it back to Pjanic. Pjanic is waiting for some options, and that's a terrible pass. Zivkovic picks that off. That's a terrible pass. Chiellini picks that off. Matuidi into Moise Kean. Moise Kean round the corner. Ben Davies covers. Lloris with a clearance. It finds Zivkovic, and now Zivkovic comes forward. He's got Matuidi for company, but Zivkovic keeps coming down the right-hand side. Cuts in field. Pjanic wins the ball well. Kean back to Matuidi. Matuidi over the top to Immobile. Immobile brings it down. Get your shot off. He does. It's deflected. It's hit the post. Oh, it's really not happening for us today. Harry Kane against Chiellini. Chiellini wins the battle. Down to Barkley. Barkley through. Immobile. He's in behind again. Ciro Immobile shoots. Oh, so close. Just past the post. He's made a difference. I'll give him that. He has made a difference. Just not getting his shots on target as Lloris dinks it out to Odier on the right-hand side. Now, Tottenham have got a few men up in this support. We've left numbers forward, and they're looking through to Harry Kane, who shoots, hits the post. It's one apiece for Woodworks. 20 minutes to go. 0-0, and it's been a very entertaining game here at the new White Hart Stadium. I'm just wondering if we make any changes. 6.4 for Cancelo. I do have Del Plet on the bench, but I'm not sure I want to bring him on. Eriksen with a free kick. They've hit the bar again. Wanyama on the rebound. Is he offside? I think he's offside. Now, I've turned on offside replay, so we should be able to see. Yeah, we will. Eriksen, as he fires this in. Oh, yeah, good line. Whoever that is there. Chiellini stepping up just at the right time. Wanyama puts it in, but was in an offside position. It was the right call. We'll just demand a little bit more of the team. They're all focused after that. So Cancelo on a 6.4 and a yellow will now come off to be replaced. Oh, well, yeah, we'll put Condrado on there, actually. A little bit more attacking impetus there. Pjanic, oh, they've scored. They've scored. They've scored. Palacios will come on for Pjanic. Son Heung-min, I was said before the game that their bench was, or during the game, their bench was strong, and it is a substitute. I mean, Szczesny, what the hell are you doing there, you dickhead? If we lose this because of Szczesny's error, I'm going to be gutted that we've just given him that new contract. But we've made some subs. We'll go slightly attacking, see if we can get this away goal. We'll demand a little bit more from them again now that we're behind. 2 minutes of injury time. It doesn't look like we're going to have enough in the locker to get this back. If it is, it's got to be a shot from this throw-in. It's not, and Son Heung-min gets Tottenham the win. 1-0 isn't too bad, though. It's still recoverable. It really is recoverable. Unlucky. I'm just going to say unlucky. Don't want to hurt morale too much. So let's crack on. We'll play the game against Frosinone, which is going to happen in 3 days. I really hope you do end your goal drought. You've been absolutely shocking since I bought you. We'll go off and play Frosinone, and we'll be back for the second leg against Tottenham Hotspur at the Allianz Juventus Stadium. So here we are then, back for the second leg. 1-0 down after the first leg, but we are back at home, and we have some people back returning. So Bernardeschi in. Alexandro is the big one. Offers us that left wing potential as Moise Kean cuts inside. Alexandro has been one of our best players this season. We really missed him in the first leg. Looking forward to getting him back. It's good though. It's good. We're actually going to risk Dybala on the bench as well. He's slightly injured. He's got a twisted ankle, but if needs be, he'll come on to replace Barkley. He did in the other game as well. We've actually selected too many subs, and I've just got rid of the one I wanted, which was Matt. We'll keep Matt in there. So yeah, this is it. This is make or break time. We beat Frosinone 2-1. A bit of a disappointing game, actually. We should have smashed them out of sight, but we didn't. Cristiano Ronaldo had to come off the bench to score the winner because Immobile is absolutely awful. They line up with exactly the same team they played in the first leg. We do as well, apart from Sandro coming in at left back. So both teams know what it's all about passionately. Go and give their fans these money worth. That's what we need to do. We need to get to the final for the fans and do it for them because they've been absolutely brilliant for us this season. Let's get in there, get behind them, go out there with all the big names, and Tottenham get us underway in their blue away kit. Let's see how this unfolds. As you can see, Juventus putting them under pressure straight from the off. Aurier has a free kick into Eriksson. Eriksson to Zivkovic. Zivkovic back to Eriksson. Holds onto the ball, looks for Kane, but Cancelo gets there. Stepanenko picks up the header. Now he's put under a lot of pressure by Barkley. Back to Wanyama. Wanyama back to Stepanenko. Back to Wanyama again. Into Alderweireld, and Wanyama had that goal disallowed in the first leg. Zivkovic has an overlap on the right hand side. Wanyama picks the overlap of Aurier out and he gets to the byline, keeps it in play, knocks it back across. Son Heung-min, who is actually starting this game. I didn't know that one, didn't realise that one. He started in place of Dele Alli, so his goal in the first leg gets him just rewards in the second leg to get a start. And it's going to be interesting how fitness goes. We've both obviously had midweek or Saturday fixtures as well, and it's interesting. We're picking up a couple of yellow cards. The guys have been told to get stuck in and really try and force Tottenham into some errors. But 15 minutes gone, no goals. 4 yellow cards we've picked up early on in the game. Alexandro with a throw in into Matuidi. Back to Sandro. Into Barkley. Barkley to Matuidi. Matuidi back to Sandro. Is he going to put it in the box? He picks out Barkley. Barkley's got a bit of time. Into Ronaldo. Shoots. Save. Rebound. There we go. The tie is even. 1-1. On aggregate, 1-0 on the day to Juventus. That is what we needed. 18 minutes in, and that man, Cristiano Ronaldo, just cannot stop scoring. 27 goals this season. I thought this was all been a little bit too intricate, but we eventually got there. Barkley laid it into Ronaldo. First shot was saved, and then on the Di Canio-esque volley rebound, he makes it 1 apiece on aggregate. So yeah, we just need to make sure we keep this going. Bernardeschi fires it in. Matuidi's peeled to the back post. Barkley! Yes! He comes up big when we need him to. Ross Barkley sticks in the back of the net twice in 4 minutes of the goals for Juventus. 6th goal of the season for Ross Barkley. Matuidi peeled off nicely to the back post from the corner. Headed it back across, and Ross Barkley's there, and Lloris has not got a chance. And it's 2-0 Juventus, and we've taken control of the tie early in the first half. Exactly what we needed. I'm just going to praise them for that as well. Hopefully that fires them up a little bit, gets a couple of people calm as Zivkovic comes forward. Cancelo reads that header. Bernardeschi up to Barkley. Barkley, he normally performs well, but he's got a goal. Great ball over the top to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's in. Lloris with a good save, and the rebound's blocked. And then Stepanenko completes the clearance. And this is more like the Juventus that we know and love in this series. We are cooking on gas at the moment. Ronaldo, Barkley having a good game. That makes a huge difference when our attacking midfielder plays really well. It just makes the whole team click, and as you can see in this game, it's making a huge difference. Something to be aware of, though, we are racking up the yellow cards, though, and that could be concerned. But we've restricted Tottenham to just 1 shot. We've had 11 shots on target. They haven't had any. These yellow cards are a concern. 6.5 Bernardeschi, 6.5 Pjanic. Just need to keep an eye on that. I'm going to just tell them passionately, very happy, don't change anything. Get out there into the second half and keep this going. There's Matuidi into Barkley, out to Moise Kean on this left-hand side. And yeah, the Pjanic on a yellow in the centre of midfield on a 6.5 is a little bit of a concern. 6.4. We do have ready-made replacements. In fact, I think I'll give him a little bit longer. I might bring 1 person on from. They've brought on Lucas Moura to replace Zivkovic. I'm just getting a bit concerned now. Maybe it is Bernardeschi for Cuadrado, and we'll do Ezequiel Palacios for Pjanic in there. 2 guys that are on a yellow card. Pjanic will just take this free kick as his last act of the game. Finds Matuidi at the back post. Lloris makes a good catch, and it's a free kick to Spurs. Not too sure what that was for, though. I wasn't reading the commentary. Just going to ask them to demand a little bit more. Cancelo, ball in at the back post. Wanyama wins the header. Cuadrado, who's come on to replace Bernardeschi, will keep this alive. He's surely fouled, but the referee says he's got the ball. Serge Aurier. Chiellini intercepts the pass forward. Matuidi just holds on to it. Back to Sandro. Alexandro back into Matuidi. Sandro's gone for that run down the line. Chiellini to Matuidi. Matuidi out to Cancelo on the right hand side. Cancelo cuts in field with it into Cuadrado. Cuadrado into Barkley. Barkley back to Matuidi, sees the run of Alexandro. Alexandro down the left-hand side, gets to the byline, cuts it back. Ronaldo with a header. It's 3-0 on the day, 3-1 on aggregate. This is a fantastic performance. Sandro showing why we've missed him in the team, and Ronaldo showing he's a man for the big occasions. Are Juventus on their way to a Champions League final? It sure does look like it on this performance. As Sandro gets to the byline, cuts it back. Ronaldo with a great header. Lloris's momentum taking him the wrong way. And the only change I'm going to make is I want to put Cuadrado down to a winger as support. Give us a bit more width to try and make Tottenham move around as we get this ball back. It's Sandro into Matuidi to Palacios, who's come on to replace Pjanic. He has a shot from range. That's poor. Easy for Lloris. And there is 25 minutes to go. And Juventus find themselves 3-1 up on aggregate. 10 minutes to go. Cancelo and Chiellini looking very tired, as is Matuidi. We're not going to change anything, though, because this performance has been brilliant. Free kick, and it looks like Eric Dyer is going to get sent off just to rub salt into Tottenham's wounds. See you later, Eric Dyer. Tottenham are up against it. 0 goals on the day, 1 goal on aggregate against our 3. And Eric Dyer has been sent off, which puts them down to 10 men. 4 minutes of injury time. I think we're on our way to a Champions League final, and that is epic. Gian Cancelo to put this ball into the back post. Bonucci with a free header. Lloris makes a good save. It looked like then. You could probably argue Eric Dyer was the man that was meant to be picking up Bonucci there. But he got free of his new marker. And Lloris takes his time, which is weird. Tottenham need a goal. Chiellini wins the header. Cuadrado can't get there. Dele Alli looks over the top towards Harry Kane. Chiellini's back well. Lays it back to Szczesny. He puts his boot through it. And there is 9 seconds to go until we're going to be in a Champions League final. Moise Kean inside to Matuidi. Matuidi comes forward, tries to lay it through. Rose clears. We're in it. We're in the Champions League final. We restricted Tottenham to 1 shot. That is absolutely incredible. Passionately, I am very, very happy with that. We're into the final. Who are we going to play? I have no idea. I can't even remember who the other leg was. We get a lot of money. We'll let the assistant do that. Cristiano Ronaldo was incredible, like he always is. He always is. The schedule unknown in the Champions Cup final. It looks like it'll be Man United, my beloved Man United. Oh wow, they're 3-0 up against Liverpool. We knock out Tottenham Hotspur. We're going to the Champions League final. Can we do it? Let me know down below in the comments. Do you think we're going to win the Champions League? And we've got our 2-point lead back at the top of Serie A as well. I forgot to mention that. We are actually top of Serie A because Inter Milan failed to beat Bologna, who they were playing. Or Cagliari, sorry. They failed to beat Cagliari. So, yeah, we've got a 2-point lead. At the moment, it's all looking pretty good. We have 3 games left. So we'll be back for, well, probably just the Champions League final. I'll probably finish the season off. And then we'll be back for the Champions League final in the next episode, where I'm sure we'll be playing Man United. Is the game today? Is the game on the Wednesday? It is. Let's quickly find out who we're going to be playing. It is Man United. They lose 1-0 on the night, but their 3-1 aggregate win puts them through to the final. We're obviously signing 2 of their players for next season as well when I make this just my personal save. Oh boy, what a game that's going to be. But thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll be back for the Champions League final. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.